good morning, good afternoon, I should say to you, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Minister Zemu, Deputy Minister Chombo, all protocol observed. Greetings from Boston. Last week in Dubai, I was honored with an award as one of the titans of Africa. And I truly believe, as a business leader, our role is to manage the resources we are given and make them work for the maximum benefit of all stakeholders. You see, in the Bible, God told us that our role is to be good stewards, so that when we multiply that which He has given us, we can then bless others with what we have, and He will bless us in return with even more. Today is one of those opportunities, and because I've been awake from 4 a.m. waiting for this call, I must believe it to be true. Actually, today I wanted to talk about one resource that we have no control over, and that is our time. Victor Hugo is the French poet and novelist who said, "Nothing is more powerful than an idea whose time has come." Likewise, when I was in Kuala Lumpur on the 22nd of November 2014, I said, if not me, then who? And if not now, then when? And the learned Jewish person I was with told me I sounded like an ancient Jewish philosopher named Hillel, who stated, "If I am not for myself, who is for me? And if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, then when?" Well, the time for Zimbabwean development has come, and we must ask ourselves, if not now, then when? And if not us, then who? Last year, I spoke at this exact conference at the height of the pandemic, and I was tasked as the closing speaker to talk on leadership in hard times and how to cope, and how my own sufferings, troubles, trials, tests, and tribulations has been the story of my life. Well, I'm actually talking to you now from having gone through the refiner's fire. And just like gold, platinum, diamonds, and pearls, we as a nation are beginning to shine. And we as a company are beginning to show our true value. With that in mind, allow me to move on and present our company, WestProp Zimbabwe, and how we are going to bring Dubai to Harare. Hopefully you can hear the sound.
Jerusalem, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami,
50% of our management speak what we call the C-suite. Believe in women empowerment, women equality, women engineers, we have women project managers, we have women quantity surveyors. As you can see, we try to think we incentivize our people. This was back when we were still starting construction Phase 1A is now almost being completed. Put on the ground this month, and I'm assured by Chief Projects Officer Monday Mbele today. Zimbabwe at this conference will be complete by the end of the month.
buso wami awukholana ilondoloze
This is Millennium Heights.
zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami. Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze.
So the videos we just watched was the introduction to our company, our team of happy workers, I call them. You could see them at head office. We believe in gender equality. Our top management suite, the C-suite, we have 50% women participation. We believe in gender equality. And we have engineers who are women in our business, civil engineers, project managers, quantity surveyors. And we believe in empowering our people and incentivizing them. Welcome to WestProp Zimbabwe. We started out in 2007 as a company who was at the forefront of property development in Harare, Zimbabwe. Our business model is premised around fulfilling the central role of master planner, as well as being the financier and developer of appropriately designed, sustainably built residential and commercial properties within Greater Harare. We believe in customer centricity. Customer indeed is the king. WestProp envisages the simultaneous development of multiple projects across the city. In fact, we have 4 undergoing right now at the moment. Through the systemization and standardization of the property development process, together with the application of latest technology and cost-saving methodologies, and the establishment and maintenance of all relationships and stakeholders who are key as service providers along the planning, development, and funding value chain. We implemented our strategic plan to create real estate in Harare in excess of $500 million and have commenced at an advanced stage of project planning and infrastructural development, having serviced now most of our land banks by putting in roads, stormwater drains, sewage connections, water connections, electricity connections. Once this servicing is complete, we then go on to build the superstructures of actually getting out of the ground with residential and commercial properties, which you've all seen have had significant strides in the last 12 to 24 months. Many of our projects have now been completed, which I will show you today, and our land bank is firmly in place with a long-lasting legacy to bring value to real estate in Zimbabwe. Our goal is indeed to be Zimbabwe's premier real estate developer of tomorrow's market. Essentially, we started building in Mbudzi Market in 2015. We then went on to the infrastructural servicing developments of our land bank in Gun Hill, where we've completed 37 stands that now have homes on them. We completed 2,950 mainway meadow stands. In the last phase, we had 14 stands in 2016. We did our Pokagora show houses in 2017, and the Homelands 263 in Mount Pleasant construction started in 2017 with a Turkish company. We then went on in 2018 and 19 to build our Pokagora single-story and double-story show houses, as well as the Pokagora clusters, and Homelands 263 completed at the end of 2019. Last year, we were very focused on delivering Homelands 263, which is completely sold out and completed now. Pokagora residential clusters, which there's 21 units. We're now building number 18, and we've sold out of that development entirely for the single stories and just remaining with 3 double stories. The Pokagora residential standalone homes, we've almost sold out of the stands. There are only 3 left out of a total of 50. The Millennium Heights apartments, block 1, we have completed and sold out. We've started construction on block 2, which is about 60 units, and we are more than 80% sold. And Pomona stands in phase 1A, where there's 147 stands. We are more than 70% sold, and the roads, as I mentioned, will be coming in November with surfacing of tar, as I'm assured by Mandla Ndebele, who's our Chief Projects Officer, sitting with you today there in Harare. The future projects, of course, includes the Mall of Zimbabwe. Our vision is to become the leading customer-centric developer of exceptional properties in Zimbabwe. Our mission is to delight our customers with the latest sustainable innovation, incorporating modern designs in our residential and commercial offerings in Zimbabwe. Our core values is to be the trusted and reputable partner in real estate that meets all stakeholder requirements whilst offering significant returns to those who invest with us and maximizing their investment opportunity on our developments through the premium projects that we have. We want to redefine market trends and take into account our customers' needs to improve the quality of their lives, whilst bearing in mind our responsibility towards the environment. We believe in empowering our team to deliver the best service and development investment opportunities to our customers within a workspace and culture of mutual respect and clear communication with well-defined accountability and goal setting. Lastly, we lead in the retail premium sector of real estate, of property, and we provide our customers with the best value chain propositions and quality products. Our purpose is to use our creative gifts, determination, and never give up attitude to deliver lasting value in real estate development for all stakeholders by 1, leaving a legacy that benefits society, 2, sustainable development initiatives that have a positive environmental effect, in other words, green projects, and 3, giving back 10% of our profits to the vulnerable and less fortunate children of Zimbabwe. As I mentioned, Mudzi Park Market was the first project. It's fully let. It's part of the PPP, the public-private partnership that we have with the city of Harare. They are our partners. They own 30% of this mall. It's a thriving center of hundreds of retailers and thousands of jobs being created. We went on to finish off Gun Hill, as I mentioned, a residential estate of stands, and of course the historical Mainway Meadows. This is fully sold out now. Pokogara, the standalone houses, of which there were 50 stands, there's now 3 left. The show houses have sold off, as well as the Homelands 263, which is sold out in Mount Pleasant. We went on to build the townhouses, which you can see on the top left and bottom left of the screen. The single stories have completely sold out. 18 units are being finished this year, and the 3 double stories are yet to be sold. On block 1 of Millennium Heights, we're 100% sold out, and we're now working on block 2. There's a photograph of the actual product on the top left of the screen as block 1 of Millennium Heights, which has been completed and handed over to clients. Pokogara Residential Estate on the bottom right is the entrance gate that we launched this year. And then we move on to the new designs. You are the first people in Zimbabwe to see our new designs for the Pokogara townhouses. We went through market research, extensive market research, and we asked our customers their preferences in what type of designs they would like to see in our latest development of 70 residential units. And this is what they came up with. This is the first choice. As you can see, it's a contemporary modern style, 4 bedrooms with an office downstairs, double lockup garage, swimming pool, backyard, very clean, very modern, all for under $300,000 US. This is the internals of the lounge, the kitchen, and you can see the staircase and the kitchen there, the freestanding, free-floating stairs with the glass. And then, of course, the bedroom, the master bedroom overlooking a beautiful view. These are 2 other designs, one with the red brick face, the other with concrete, very modern, very spacious, very convenient, and quite well priced. These will be closer to around 220,000, slightly smaller than the first one. This is our most exciting development yet. We've just finalized the architectural plans for Millennium Heights Block 3. In fact, we're already selling off plan and have progressed, I think, to close already 5 units of sales. We also have a great announcement to make that this will be the first building in Harare that is fully green. Green not only in terms of using technology like solar panels for heating water, gas integrated into the centralized system with major gas storage externally, as well as the plants that you see. Literally, it will be a green building with lots of green gardens, and promoting the idea of having a more inclusive environment within small space living in flats. We also, for the first time, will have a lift in our building. This will be the first building with a lift, taking us to the 4 floors, and we're very excited about this project. This is some of our team, our sales team. Marilyn, the Chief Marketing Officer, and Alice, our sales manager in front. They were at the recent ZITF in Bulawayo. We had a wonderful stand there, and they did a great job representing us. Just to talk a little bit about the smart city, our partners, the city of Harare, had these posters up on their stand, and it really talks about imagination and executing what we do best at WestProp. This is a future of what we see in Zimbabwe. In fact, this is an ad that was put into the Titans of Africa book, in which I was given the award, and there was a story written up about me and our company. The greatest gift is a brighter future. In Zimbabwe, Millennium Heights is building Dubai and Harare with 1,000 flats through imagination and exceptional execution. We really do believe in execution, and we believe in execution in excellence. It's okay to execute something. However, when it's executed excellently, it delivers the highest satisfaction result for our customers. Inspired by the visionary transformation of Dubai from being just a desert, WestProp is going to serve a modern skyline for Zimbabwe. And wait for the high-rise buildings to come. I know we are working close with the Ministry of Local Government and City of Harare to densify and to go up because land is running out. This last slide gives an image of Pomona City, a city within a city. It's going to be a whole eco-estate that we're delivering, something along the lines of a smart city, a futuristic city, where we don't only create living areas for residents, but we create areas where they can work, where they can play, and where they can shop. This is an area that will be very much environmentally friendly, and we are spending a lot of time to do it carefully and slowly. As I said, we've only released phase 1A, which is 150 stands. And of course, last but not least, the Mall of Zimbabwe is on the cards. It hasn't been forgotten. Our partners in South Africa, which is now a public listed company, the McCormicks, are committed to Zimbabwe, and in the right time, we will start construction. This is where I am at the moment. That's my photograph yesterday at Harvard Business School, and that is my cohort. I'm actually studying and have just excused myself from class to come and present this. So thank you again for the opportunity. And lastly, but not least, I would like to say a few closing words. If you allow me, I would like to say in closing, a word about the leadership and learning that I've had at Harvard Business School. When I first came to Boston to study 2 years ago, I quickly discovered everything that I thought I knew was out of date and out of the window. And really in Africa, we are too far behind. The reality is that in the era that we've had previously of carbon fuel driving the global economy, it is now over. And the new global fuel is actually data. If you look at the 3 leading tech companies today, their combined value is over 2,000 billion or 2 trillion US dollars and growing. That is only from 3 companies. Yesterday, we did the case study of Moderna, who I'm sure everyone has heard of. In this pandemic, they're providing the vaccines for COVID, and they raised 5.1 billion US dollars before they even had $1 in sales. Can you imagine that? Raising 5.1 billion US dollars before you even have $1 in sales, and it's actually happened. This is a phenomenal company who's revolutionized the pharma industry by making it possible to have a digital platform to manufacture drugs with AI, with artificial intelligence and vertically integrated manufacturing, where they can, in fact, based on their algorithms, find cures for diseases within days. COVID actually took them 2 days to solve and 42 days to release an effective vaccine. It is a record. Normally takes years, sometimes 10 years. The next discovery for them is going to be cancer. And with the data growing every day and every second, it will be possible in the not too distant future to have solutions provided within seconds. It's all about the IP and human capital, and not about the financial capital we think is so important and worry so much about in Africa. We have to look at investment in smart cities, powered by technology, and people who can create the IP of the future. We can work together to make this dream a reality. We can, as West Properties, rebuild our nation of Zimbabwe brick by brick and work towards the Vision 2030, which will be a reality. I believe that I'm building a company that will be a multi-generational business and able to deliver and leave a lasting legacy of giving home ownership and creating jobs and investments for all Zimbabweans. Thank you very much. Makora Kota, Majvita Tatenda. I will now open the floor to any questions.
Especially in the US, they will give us an outline of how much less property they invested in Zimbabwe.
Maybe can you just come again with a little bit of volume so that you can hear?
I think I heard the question. How much money have we invested in Zimbabwe and how much are the projects worth?
So you can go ahead and respond. Yeah.
You know, we've invested to date more than $40 million US foreign direct investment into Zimbabwe. We've managed to use this money to build quite a lot of infrastructure and quite a lot of developments. We are looking at the projects in the pipeline immediately of this year, completing around $30 million of projects, and next year, going into next year, north of $50 million of projects. We believe, as I've said, in our land bank, we have more than $500 million US worth of superstructures to build on our land bank. This presents an opportunity of $500 million US investment. And we are committed to seeing that through. A large part of that is the Mall of Zimbabwe, which is a $100 million investment.
All right. There's another hand that's up.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ken. I think this is a wonderful piece of work that we've done for Zimbabwe, for the economy. Obviously, 40 million has got a lot of downstream effects. But looking at your chosen investment strategy, which is kind of upmarket, I think from what we can see, what is the thinking going forward in terms of the diversification into, say, for instance, low-cost housing? Are there any plans at West Properties in that regard?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I think there's horses for courses, and you have to, at the end of the day, identify what is your market segment that you're going to focus on. You cannot be everything to everyone. And, just like the lioness chooses her prey and doesn't get distracted by anything on the side. I don't know if any of you watched The Hunt of a Lioness, but it's really interesting because once she chooses the prey she wants to kill, even if there's a potential target right in front of her that's much easier to take, she will not take her eyes off the prey that she's identified. So for us, we've identified our kill and we won't stop until we've accomplished it. This is the kind of thing that drives success. This is the kind of things that allows us to execute in excellence, to not get sidetracked, to not get distracted. There are lots of opportunities in Zimbabwe. There are many more cities that have to be built. There are many more nodes that have to be created, not only in Harare, but in all the cities around the country, including the recently launched Victoria Falls project. And I'm sure there are players for them. We will focus for the time being on what we have.
Right, thanks for that response, Ken. I noticed as you were responding, Mildred from NBS was nodding because I know she is targeting the low cost. So she's saying, I don't want you anywhere near. That's my piece of cake.
We won't disturb your market, Mildred.
Any more questions, contributions, ladies and gentlemen, from the floor before we release Ken? Thanks so much for taking the time, Ken. We know the time difference was.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me make it work.
Before we let him go.
Just the final word is never give up. Keep pushing. We're getting there. There's great improvements that I've seen. I've been back to Zimbabwe twice this year. Each time I'm impressed. One more question, you said?
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Ken, there are upcoming contractors in Zimbabwe who would want to benefit as well from the project. So, Ken, I don't know, have you ever considered
maybe moving along with the youth or the young contractors in Zimbabwe, so that they can learn a trick, one or two, in this endeavor that we are taking in Zimbabwe.
Absolutely. You know, I believe that favor is given to the fearless. And there are many young individuals, Black Zimbabweans, entrepreneurs who have approached me over the last few months and years, and I've encouraged them to reach out to our team. We have given subcontracting work to all indigenous companies, all local companies in Zimbabwe, and there's many opportunities. So we believe in sharing. Of course, we want the work to be done in an excellent way, so you need to have capacity. There's vetting that needs to be done by our team. However, we encourage all those who are out there start doing things in small ways, small steps. Rome wasn't built in a day, but do whatever you do with excellence, with a culture of excellence, quality in mind, and price. If you can achieve the right price at the right quality, then we can do business together.
All right, thanks so much, Ken. That was Gerald Wabira. He is with the Zimbabwe Youth in Construction, and he has been advocating all day for, you know, the youth to get their piece of cake in this sector. So I think he will be in touch with you.
Our youth is our future, Gerald. We have to invest in them, and you have our support.
Exactly. So I think Ken's contributions are quite on point. If the quality is right, if the best practices and the efficiency is there, we're meeting the deadlines, we're meeting the quality requirements, then surely we should be able to do business. Ken Sharpe, thanks so much for being with us this afternoon, and have a good day.
Thank you very much.